check, 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 chop it down, check, 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 chop it down, chop it down, chop it down, you gon' chop it down, chop it down, chop it down, chop it down, you gon' chop it down. Damn, set, watch him throw the ball, man. We gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through fourth and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders, heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep the cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Die.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode with Trap or Die podcast. I just said that very quickly. Let's run this back. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of Trap or Die podcast. I am your host, Mual, and with the fellas, man, Ride Dog, Rick
What's up,
Dorola,
bro?
DJ Yorel,
baby.
and then Nicholas Schneed, man, smoked but still a survivor. I can't tell. I see the body parts laying on the ground everywhere.
Well,
That's good to know. While y'all are here, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all checking in, man. Audio side, man. If you are new, man, hit that follow button. We appreciate it. Hit that rating and review side as well. It's free to do so in terms of showing your support, man. It takes 10 seconds max to leave a review. Obviously, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. So, yeah, we got a sponsor. Make sure y'all tap into Underdog Fantasy as well. Promo code Trap or Die.
Way to break it, Molly G.
So
he put it in the chat earlier.
So y'all go ahead and use that promo code, man. Fellas, how y'all doing though? Y'all all right?
Promo code, bro. What's the promo code?
Promo code Trap or Die. Once again, promo code Trap or Die.
Spell it out for them, just in case they listen.
TRAP, the name of the show.
He started spelling it. He started.
TRAP, hold up, bro. They type it in, they see it every day, bro. All right, go ahead.
I'm good, bro. Had a nice long weekend. Went to Atlanta to celebrate my boy Lando's birthday. Had a little
Shout
surprise.
out Lando, man. Happy birthday, bro. He legitimate surprised. I saw the video.
Nah, he was surprised for sure. He started crying.
Oh, damn, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
What? I'm about to ask an inappropriate question. Never mind.
Yeah, don't ask that. But all week they've been asking in the group chat, like, "Yeah, Landon, what you gonna do for your birthday?" All this other random shit. And he was really like, "But I don't even know, bro. Shorty got something playing."
He was upset. He was upset. Fredo called him while we was out there, and I could hear it all in his voice. He's like, "Man, I ain't doing nothing for real, bro. Probably." Shorty told me be dressed at 12:30, something stupid, bro. So he was,
bro.
He was when he walked through that door, he was shocked, bro, for sure.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing better than some good friends in love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too major, but surrounded by the people that really bang with you, bro. Sure. So ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Speaking of love, I love you, rap.
Appreciate you, big dog.
No problem, bro.
Love you too, bro.
Speaking of love, man. Love y'all boys, bro.
Speaking of love, nah, for sure, man.
Bro, I didn't know where he's about to go. Hey, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I can go wild right now, or I can just follow up with Rick, bro. And I chose not to go wild, bro.
On a lighter note, I don't know if Fred got it. I mean, I know you in the group chat with them, Snick, but I had to put that shooting contest to rest while we was out there shooting inside.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Word.
Yeah.
He got cooked.
He could shoot better than you.
Yes.
Yeah, he was faking, bro, when he came up here one time.
Yes, bro. It got pretty bad out there, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all put money on the table?
Nah, but see, but the thing about it is we started shooting around first before it even came back up. And so obviously he started seeing me shooting and he wasn't hitting. So the money wasn't the option at that point. He's like, let's just do a couple contests. There wasn't no money on the line, but every contest we play like obviously we ain't had no hooping clothes on, so we had to do some light stuff. You know what I mean? A couple games of 500. Well, more than a couple games of 500. You know, then a couple free throw contests, shooting contest. You know, just got out there. Just got out there.
All right, let's get into the show right quick, man. We got a short show for the game, for the viewers, for the listeners. But let's dive into everything. Let's start with Dallas and Tennessee before we get into the rest of the league. Both teams took an L, but one team took the L the biggest way, and that's the Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna give the floor to Ryan first and his Tennessee Titans, and then we'll see what the Dallas Cowboys correspondents have to say on the ass whooping, the shellacking, the Alvin attack that occurred in Arlington, Texas on Sunday, September 15th, 2024.
I'll start out by saying another tough week, another tough loss in a game, a very winnable game. We were in a position to actually, I think, you know, go catch a W. I mean, let me just lay the scene now. Obviously, like I said, I was in Atlanta this weekend, so I had to watch the game, but house full of Jets fans. I wore all my Titans gear. I don't know if y'all seen Orlando's story. Wore all my Titans gear. Started off pretty great. I think we started off strong, but the obviously viral turnover again from Will Levis. Obviously, you know,
viral. I missed it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh well, he tried.
I'm gonna look it up
a little too much. I mean, I got some. I could put it in the chat in a couple of seconds. I can finish what I'm saying, but we got down. We were up 7-0. Got the ball back. Came back down the field again, moving. Got all the way up to like the 10-yard line. The pressure was getting to him, and he was about to get sacked again, similar to last week, and he tried to lateral it backwards to Tajay Spears as he was going to the ground.
I just seen it.
And
damn, y'all was up 7-0, bro.
Yeah, about to potentially score again. At worst, you go up 10-0 right there. At worst, you take a sack. You know, who knows what happens after that? Either 10, 14 at you know, at best. As the game continued to go on, I mean, it just seemed like
man out, bro.
Say it again.
Brian Callahan grilling this dude out,
and I'm glad because he needed that. That's back-to-back weeks. That's back-to-back weeks you put your team behind the ball like that. And I'm sorry, I think he needed it, and I'm glad Brian Callahan said it. I think Brian Callahan is a player's coach at the same time. He's gonna coach you hard and love you hard at the same time. So it's like I can't really be upset at the coach grilling his quarterback like that because you are putting us in bad positions. Like he's too smart for that, bro. And I think Will Levis is a better player than them two dumb decisions that he decided to do. Now he threw an interception trying to throw a 50-50 ball to Treylon Burks, which I thought was a good 50-50 throw. Treylon Burks got the ball snatched from him. You know, as I told Nick and Jimmy through text, like I can't believe we thought Treylon Burks is about to replace AJ Brown. Like really, it's baffling to me, but obviously that was under another organization. But all in all, I would say the defense obviously came to play again. As of right now, we still ranked first in the league. I think they said something like since 1994, there's never been a number one defense ranked through the first two games and still be 0-2 and give up the least amount of yards throughout that period of time. So I mean, it's a lot of history being made in weeks 1 and week 2. So I try not to, like I said last week, I can't really. It's 2 games. We got another game coming up next week in Green Bay. I don't want to go into too much details about that game, but obviously we lost 24-17. I do want to send a clip to y'all that I want y'all to get your opinion on as far as Sauce holding D-Hop on that last possession on what we was up there. I want to say like the 15-yard line.
Is that what you was talking about in the main chat, bro? Sauce be holding like shit.
It wasn't just that play though, but those are back-to-back plays on the goal line that he held on both plays, and they didn't call it one time. And the ball went to D-Hop one of the plays, no call. But I want to get y'all opinion. If y'all think I'm tripping, y'all just let me know. But we got Green Bay next week. Malik Willis starting, obviously he's a former player of ours who knows our offense, obviously as being the quarterback as the backup. I'm sure he knows his plays. So he has somewhat of an advantage, but I don't think there's no reason why we should lose to Malik Willis. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all might have other opinions about it, but I don't think he's that good. I mean, I've said that for some time, but
Wait, hold on, run that back. Just so you don't think who's that good?
Malik.
Oh yeah,
Willis.
for sure. Yeah, for sure. You talk about that.
Yeah, so that's the game we got coming up next week. We got
the
Green
good
Bay at
news.
home.
The good news is you got Malik Willis. The bad news is you got Malik Willis and Josh Jacobs, two guys who can tote the rock. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Since we're on a time crunch, fellas, Dallas Cowboys. What was the final score? Can y'all remind me?
One of those games.
First of all, I ain't Rick. Bro, Rick got 5 belts.
This what happened to us this weekend, bro. This right here. That's what happened to us, bro.
Why you got so many brown belts though?
No bullshit, bro.
I'm a neutral type of guy, bro. When it comes to clothing, bro, you know what I'm saying. You can wear brown with a lot of different things, bro. But this is what we have. This what happened to us this past weekend, bro.
Bro, I got 5 brown belts, bro.
Belt the cheek, bro. It's a disgrace, bro. So I was driving to work. I was driving home from football on.
Oh yeah, you ain't even get this.
I was driving home from football on Sunday. I was watching it. I watched it.
Y'all didn't want to give me the score. 44-19.
Oh yeah, well yeah, my bad, Mom. I was going to pick you up from off the street, but I got you, bro. Up until the warm up, that's when I cut the game off, bro. When I started my game, it was 34 to 13, 35 to 13, bro. That's when I cut the game off. Bro, that is pathetic, bro. I said it last week, bro. Don't let the Browns game fool you, bro. I do not think we are who we thought we were, bro, because we not them. We not at all, bro. The run game, we don't got one. CD, the only person we got, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Brandon Cooks not it. He come clutch here and there, bro, but it's not what we need as far as productivity, bro. And I mean, we could probably blame some of it on the run game, bro, but it ain't there, bro. It's just CD. Ferguson not being there, that's one of Dak's major targets. He don't have him right now, so you know, I mean, I guess we was trying to use Schoonmaker for as much as we could, but it's just a CD show, bro. We lost the game in the trenches, fool. O-line, D-line, bro. So like Mom mentioned earlier, I didn't get a chance to watch the game, but I realized I've been getting charged for NFL Plus since last year, so I took advantage of that today. And I was watching all 22 film, bro. And literally, bro, the first run play of the game, bro, we got pushed back 5 yards, bro. The game just started. Where's our D tackles, bro? It's just Parsons on our defense, bro. Who else is there? Bro, we had a rookie starting majority of the shout out. Let me back up. Shout out. What's my man named Dennis Allen? Is that the coach for the Saints?
Yeah.
Shout out to him, bro, because he's the first coach, bro, I've seen in a long time, bro, take complete advantage of our weakness. Bro, they ran everything, bro. And majority of the time, bro, they was in 2 personnel majority of the game. 2 to 1, 1 to 2. They were running everything, huh?
I've just got a question. Like, would you say it's the type of offense that y'all struggle with? Like, I heard, like, I've seen a couple. I think we struggle with the West Coast offense.
We've struggled since boombox days, bro. I used to say, bro, Dallas struggles with teams, bro, who play us with physicality. That's our weakness. Every time we lose a game like this, bro, we'd be like, oh, they were more physical than us. They punched us in the mouth. Like, you know, it's just always something like that, bro. And I mean, they literally just ran. Our linebackers are getting touched, bro. As soon as the play start, our D line is playing like cheeks, bro. DeMarcus Lawrence, Mozzie, Oza. I don't want to say Micah. Micah, everybody hitting Micah. Pause. O linemen, guards, running backs. I mean, that's a running back. Yeah, running backs, tight ends, receivers. He getting hit by everybody, bro. And there's still nobody getting in the backfield. It's pathetic, bro. But I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. We gotta do better, man.
Shout out to the Saints game plan. They ran max protection, 2-man routes, damn near the whole first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't really like when you get hitting them off that fast, bro. It's like, damn, bro, what the fuck we supposed to do? This some shit we ain't seen we ain't seen none of this in the Panthers game. So I think it was just a tough way to start the game, and then once Jalen Brooks slipped right before halftime, and they got that pick. That's when I was like, oh yeah.
Did you hear what Tom Brady said?
One of them games.
Yeah, he was like, do you go back to him to get his confidence up? Tom Brady was like, not today.
He did though.
But
He did.
yeah.
Dak did though. Dak went back to him.
But my thing is about this game. This is one of the just throw away. We had the same type of game with Cleveland one year, the same type of game with Arizona, same type of game with Denver another year. It happens to us at least once or twice a year. So I'm used to it by now. I kind of seen what was going on. But once he threw that pick, I was like, damn, bro, this is basically the Green Bay game once again. But they had a great game plan. One thing I don't like about the way Dallas starts, or like those blowout games, our offense doesn't do anything in the second half. We just kind of like throttle down. So I feel like we carried that over to the Saints game because we're not working on shit. You don't have a preseason. So that's preseason is the first and second game of the year. If you're not really working on nothing or like putting stuff into motion, this what happens. This just happened to be the same day defense wanted to get their ass whipped too. So I mean it is what it is, bro. We got the Ravens next week. Mm-hmm. They 0-2. They're gonna come out try to give us their best game ever because I don't want to go 0-3.
Man, what?
So but it's funny. I do think that's a winnable game.
Yeah, that's in Dallas. That's in Dallas. That's in Dallas. If it was in Baltimore, I would be there for sure.
And it's in Dallas. I do think that's a winnable game. I think the Ravens are having an identity crisis at this moment. So we can take advantage of that. But Dalvin Cook need to start come Sunday. I don't give a damn if he don't know the playbook. Tell him where to go in the huddle.
Say, did he get any snaps on Sunday?
No, he
hasn't. That would be on practice squad. But if his ass ain't active come Sunday, is he cool? He got his last touchdown. First week. Get your ass out the game, bro. Like
schedule don't get easier, man.
If you ain't in under the 10-yard line, I don't want to see you on the field. I don't need to see you catching no passes. Get your ass out the game. Dalvin Cook need to come in and do something, bro. Because one game is piss poor. But it's Dallas, bro. Shit happens. I'm used to it.
Before we get into the topics, man, let's go ahead and show our sponsors some love. Underdog Fantasy, man. Let's hear a word from one of our sponsors. All right, let's take a break from the show right quick. And let me tell you something about Underdog Fantasy. It is the greatest time of the year. Again, football is back and it's here to stay till February. Over 1 million fans across 33 states got in the game last year by making picks on Underdog. Went up to 1,000 times your money just by choosing higher or lower on your favorite players' stats, such as touchdowns, passing yards, and more. Look, man, I love Underdog Fantasy. The sign-up process is smooth. They have a really slick mobile app, and it's the entertainment I've been looking for. I love me a good fantasy contest. I'm a competitive dude. Y'all know it. So sign me up 10 times out of 10. Making picks on Underdog is straightforward, and signing up is even easier. Just head over to Underdog's simple-to-use mobile app or UnderdogFantasy.com. Sign up with promo code TRAPORDIVE, and Underdog will give you a free pick to use on your first cash pick'em entry, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code TRAPORDIVE to claim your new customer special of a free pick and your deposit offer. Must be 18 or older, 21 and older in Massachusetts and Arizona, 19 or older in Alabama and Nebraska, and present in the state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Void in Colorado. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. Arizona, 1-800-NEXT-STEP or 1-800-639-8783 or text Next Steps at 53342. New York, call 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. Caleb Williams. That Sunday night football game, bruh. Matter of fact, since I ain't gonna change it. Caleb Williams, bruh. Did it look like he quit to y'all at some point, bruh? I felt like the pressure, the way that the game was going, bruh, like there was moments where obviously you needed some help from your offensive line and your offensive coordinator. Most importantly, the offensive coordinator was not helping this guy out. The Houston Texans was sending 5-man, 6-man pressures for a good portion of the day, and there was no answer from Houston. I mean, no answer from Chicago. But I think that there was a glaring issue, but also Caleb Williams had some moments where he just couldn't get right as a passer. Where are we at? Did y'all see the game?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Snoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, bro. 58, 53, wherever the right tackle is, you need to get back to your fundamentals.
Shoot, right guard too. He was both of them false starting and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think it was a combination of, because at first Caleb looked decent, bro. He looked poised. He was, you know what I'm saying, sitting in the pocket, and he wasn't doing that, trying to do too much. He was trying to play within the game, and then that shit wasn't working, bro. Like whatever D'Amico was calling, and granted, they said this is, I think they blitzed 41% of the time in the game on Sunday. He put a fucking masterpiece together as a play caller. Caleb ain't know where the blitz was coming from, ain't know where people was getting out of there, getting back in the coverage. It was beautiful to watch. I can't even blame Caleb because it's something he might not never see that ever again in his life. It was a great defensive game.
Relax, bro. He gonna see it again.
Shout out to former Titan Al Shazier. He was cuz you know that's your man. Great game, great disguises. Is it time to like panic on Caleb? No. I mean this comes with it. And another thing about the Bears, they have a defensive head coach. Defensive head coaches usually are not beneficial for a rookie quarterback because that's not their focus. They're basically saying, Caleb, go out there, don't lose this game. Not trying to help him be a better quarterback. But shout out to D'Amico and the boys, and shout out to Caleb for that last minute field goal.
I was actually by the border plane when they started playing. They had the game on the plane, but I was watching all the way up until the third quarter because we were about to get off the plane. But it was 10-16 for the longest part of the game. I mean, I thought it was very winnable still for the Bears to come back and try to make a run toward getting the lead. But to your question, Mark, did it look like he gave up? I can't really answer that because, like I said, I couldn't really see toward the end.
He looked defeated is the proper term I would kind of describe it as.
I believe that. I mean,
he was.
With the way he was getting pressured, I don't find that hard to believe that he looked defeated. And I honestly felt like, it's just something he hadn't experienced before. And definitely a good test for him to, see how you handle this type of adversity, this type of pressure. And, I think, like Mick said, I mean, he's a rookie. I mean, I don't think this is going to have a lingering effect on him from coming to the next week. I mean, obviously the problem is the offensive line. Like, they got to do something about that. But your line is what it is for the rest of the season. I mean, unless you decide. I mean, there's not much you can do. Like, y'all named about 3-4 players on the line who need help. So it's like you can't fix that in the season. So he just got to find ways to maneuver until they get it fixed. I mean, that's why you get drafted to the number one team because y'all not good. So I mean, that's just the unfortunate thing about it. Like, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna touch on the Bryce Young situation, but I mean, I think it's a similar situation to that. Whereas, I mean, obviously, I think Caleb has the offensive weapons on the outside, receiver wise, but like in the trenches is where they need most of their help on the offensive side of the ball. But I mean, I don't think this is going to define Caleb or anything like that. I think next week, have a better game. I think.
Rick.
Oh yeah, I mean, I pretty much echo the same thing Nick and Ryan said, man. I think I'm glad we changed the word to defeated because I think that can happen when you're playing, bro. And you feel like nothing is working, and I feel like that's what happened this past weekend against the Houston Texans. The O-line wasn't looking good. The run game, I felt like the run game had its sparks, but for some reason I feel like they were just going away from the run game. I mean, Caleb threw the ball 37 times. I mean, granted, a lot of those plays.
He threw it 37 times?
He threw the ball 37 times, bro. He was 23 for 37, bro, 174 yards, 2 picks. And you got your rookie quarterback doing that, you know what I'm saying, against with the not good line. And I do agree with you said also, right? Bryce Young's situation, his situation was the same. I mean, not to say that he probably wasn't given the best gameplay at the same time, but bro, you put me behind a bad line and asking me to take this team somewhere. How am I supposed to do that, bro? I could barely see over the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? But in Caleb Williams' sake, I think this pressure build diamonds, bro. You feel me? And I think this is one of the games, bro, that's just going, just make him better in the long haul. I feel like you got to go through these. You go through your bumps, your bruises, and stuff like that, and you come out on the upside. I mean, I really got hope for the Chicago Bears. I like what the team got, man. I just hope they put it all together with the old line for the boy.
I got one last thing.
And it was missing Keenan. Like that would have been a whole different. That's my last thing. And it was missing Keenan last night, bro. That would have helped a whole lot. But
yeah, they was. And this is the thing with rookie quarterbacks. And I felt the same way after looking at Jaden Daniels' first and second game. The game got to slow down for both of them. They're trying to rush and get through the progressions. Like, they're not trusting their eyes. And, I mean, they might be getting some mix. Like, defensive coordinators might be trying to mix something up. But it's not outrageous. I mean, D'Amico Jones was crazy. But, like, the Titans weren't doing that special. They were just playing good, like, solid coverage. Like regular base coverage, like cover 3, cover 2. It wasn't, like, exotic. But once the game slows down, I feel like they'll obviously get better. And I felt the same way about Sam Howell. Like it's a lot of information to take in. You don't get that many reps in preseason, and you come out here and you try to, you know what I'm saying, play a whole game, bro. That shit, it's the game is faster, and you just got to adjust to the speed of the game and understand a receiver doesn't have to be butt naked to throwing the ball. Like, if you see like a little, you know what I'm saying, a little hesitation in DB, that receiver's open. They got to understand that, and it takes good coaching to speed that process up. So if they don't have that in the QB room, it's going to take them a while to understand that. So I know CJ tried to give him some props at the end of the game, or like give some tips, and he did seem uninterested in his tutelage, but also you just lost the game that you could have won.
I'm about to say sometimes he ain't trying to hear that when you take the L, and you blowing that you lost too. So probably it's difficult to hear that. But I mean, I like what CJ said. But I mean, to your point, they did just lose. So
yeah, it's hard to take it, man. It's hard to take advice from somebody that just beat you. And
hey, bro,
it was a winnable game.
A good thing I did like about Caleb Williams this past weekend, though, and I don't know if I feel like of course we see it because we watch football all the time. We see how close the rush, we see how close the pocket gets to the quarterback sometimes. Where I for some reason I just felt like Caleb Williams was sitting in the pocket, bro, and the people were literally like right here, bro, and my man was literally just focused on the field, like, and not to the point where he's about to get sacked, but I'm like, damn, bro, these people are awfully close, bro, and he's still sitting in the pocket, like calm. You feel me, like. Dotting the defense up, you feel me? And those are things that I like, and I do think Caleb trusts his arm, But I think when that line gets a little bit better, you're now not having to worry about that rush anymore, and you don't got happy feet, and I feel like he was having to deal with a lot of that, but they got to calm it down for him,
bro. Speaking of another young quarterback, not CJ Stroud, I'm sorry, Bryce Young, sorry, yeah, benched. Canales, man, is moving on with Andy Dalton in week 3. What do we think about his decision in Carolina?
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, bro.
Is this his first year?
It's his second year. But you done moved heaven and earth.
Wait, you talking about the head coach or the
head coach?
First year.
Head coach is first year. Because they had
rookie head coach.
I forget. I think they had Frank Wright. Yeah. And I think Steve Wilkes finished. Did Steve Wilkes finish the season last year with them?
I thought that was 2 years
ago.
That
was before. Okay.
And they give him a job.
All right. Ridiculous though. You moved heaven and earth to trade up to get him. I'm not even sure what all the trade details even was at the point, but all I know is they had to give up quite a bit to move to the number 1 spot and try to get that franchise quarterback. Now, how now granted, nobody is saying that Bryce Young doesn't need to improve. He does need to improve. But at the same time, this is terribly mishandled. Like, why would you bench him in year 2 with all the missing pieces that a young quarterback would need to be successful in the NFL? Like, an example would be Tua out there in Miami. For a while, people started to think Tua was a bust until they started to go ahead and try to find these pieces. Go out and get Tyreek Hill, you draft Waddle, you get other people around him that provided the same success he had in Alabama that he now carried over once they got the necessary pieces in Miami. With the offensive line the way it is, so depleted, it's like, how do you expect a short 6-foot quarterback with a bad offensive line to be able to play with such circumstances? Now, granted, he needs to be better. But at the same time, like Tom Brady said it the best, I think some of these NFL teams have been spoiled by some of these quarterbacks that have come out and been great not necessarily great, but be able to prove that you're a good quarterback in the league and you're ascending as your rookie quarterback and you can see the future with that person. Like, it's like we just expect that when you get drafted that high. Like, it's no more of the progressing. Like, I feel like they just want them to be good right then and there. And this is the perfect example. Like, I was watching something today on Twitter. They said Bryce Young played almost 0 in the preseason and maybe played a possession in the last preseason of the game. Like, what?
Yeah,
like,
hold on. He got let me see if I can find a jump from Stephen A, bro.
I think I'm gonna order me some Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, why you looking for that? Like, they said he played, I think, like Mel Kiper.
I didn't save it, bro. Yeah, Mel Kiper. They didn't. Yeah.
Matter of fact, played a possession.
Here it is. Yeah, here's Mel Kiper. Let's play that right quick, and then you can get back to it. But here's Mel Kiper from here it is earlier today.
Bryce Young knew mishandled is the word, because when you drafted Bryce Young, knew he was an outlier. Russell Wilson was bigger, right, taller, but only 5'10 3/4. That opened it up for the 5'10 quarterback. But Russell Wilson was 205, 208 coming out, not 180. Okay, Kyler Murray, because of Russell Wilson, became the number 1 pick overall, different body type than Bryce Young. So you knew Bryce Young, not only short, but small, diminutive quarterback, needed help, right? Also continuity. You draft a quarterback. Everybody said he's got this great infrastructure in Carolina around him, right? With the head coach, the coordinator, the quarterback coach, everything's there, the senior assistant, everything's in place. And then you see him beat C.J. Stroud on the field as a rookie, right? You take out the 3 games he threw multiple interceptions, he was 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, 3 picks. Okay, that's a decent game last year. Okay, but then you go into this year, you change everything because C.J. Stroud's doing so well in Houston. We got to destroy this thing. We got to blow it up and start over because C.J. Stroud's doing so great in Houston. These coaches aren't getting it done. So we bring in an offensive coach who was with Baker and others, right? Bring in a new pass game coordinator, new quarterback coach for Bryce Young. Then we don't play him in the preseason. We play him 1 series in the final preseason game against the AOGs. None of those guys are playing for Buffalo, by the way. They went 1 series down the field. And they're rah, great. We got it. We accomplished everything we wanted to. I'll give you a little note. C.J. Stroud played in 2 preseason games this year. Okay, he played 4. Derek Carr played in 2 preseason games. Why? Because Clint Kubiak was coming in with a new offense, and Derek Carr is a veteran, played in 2 preseason games. Bryce Young played 1 series of a final preseason game against the nobodies on defense for the Buffalo Bills. Does that make sense to you? When in 2 games in, we're saying he can't play? Yes, his confidence was shattered, right? Yes, he does need to sit behind Andy Dalton for a little bit. But to blame this on Bryce Young is ridiculous. This is the blame here goes to the organization, the owner, for mishandling.
They cut that clip off. He ain't even finished. He was going in.
Spitting. He going off, man. He got every reason to be. Because it's like, bro, like as a first-year head coach, I saw a little bit of his press conference when he named Andy Dalton the starter. He like, I've been watching the tape, I've been watching the film, and I know what I'm seeing. I'm like, bro, you a first-year head coach, and you let that boy play 1 game, and 2 games, right? 2 games. Didn't let him play at all in the preseason, but a series. But yeah, you watching all the tape, and I determined he got to be benched. Like, bro, it's crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me, bro. But that's all I'm gonna say. I think I said enough,
bro. I told y'all Andy was on the sideline dirty macking Bryce Young and talking to the coach like, yeah, bro, I would have never thrown that, coach. That's a stupid throw right there. What is he doing? And he might not even said it to the coach specifically. He just might have said it around the coach so he can hear him. Because there's no way possible you bench Bryce Young. And I guarantee by the end of this year they're gonna bring him back. He gonna play again.
It's like they did too. Kept playing them back and forth with Fitzpatrick.
He definitely gonna play. But I'll say this, bro. Bryce, enjoy your time on the bench real quick. So Andy can tell the coach it ain't Bryce's fault. Because Andy about to be running for his life and he barely can run. And he gonna be pissed off like, Coach, get me out of here. And who was the first game the Panthers played?
They played the Saints.
So they played Saints and Chargers. Two teams, 2-0?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he played two technically undefeated teams. I know it was early. But he looked like he played two top-notch defenses. You going against Joey Bosa, Cam Jordan, Derwin James, Tyrann Mathieu, Marshawn Lattimore. You win against, like, this ain't no slouches he going against. And you don't play all preseason, and this how you start your season with two tough defenses, bro? And you're going to bench him because he's not performing. I don't think Andy would have did a good job. Now, I ain't going to lie. Some of the picks he threw in the Saints game, piss poor. Can't throw that. But everything else, bro, like, how many picks he got? Let me look up his stats, bro.
I was just looking up Bryce Young stats over here because I just wanted to know, like, hold on.
Damn.
I want to see his stats from the, like, because I mean, I guess my thing is at the end of the day, like, I mean, I agree with you all. I think it was a mishandle of the situation, but at the end of the day, if you're looking at it from like a business perspective, like, your asset isn't bringing you any. It ain't doing it for you right now. I don't know if what he want instant gratification, like, you know, you expect this thing to happen overnight, but it's like you either keep Bryce Young in, you hope, you know, you take the gamble, hope that, you know, things get better throughout the season and, you know, Bryce develops or what have you, and you know, the season's saved. But then again, you keep playing them and then you keep looking like cheeks. And then it's like, you know, what we supposed to do? You feel me? Because I mean, ultimately, if we put aside all the mishandling, if Bryce Young doesn't play better, how much longer does he have before he's a backup? I mean, he was the first. I mean, granted, he had I feel like him having that, you know, he went first pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge standard, bro.
What
happens if Bryce Young is
traded pieces to get him, bro?
I feel you. And then I heard you told me about, you know, just the whole situation that was going on with this team wanted this quarterback, this team wanted that quarterback, and you know, I wasn't even familiar with all of that, man. But again, at the end of the day, regardless of all the mishandling and what have you, Bryce Young got to play better. And I feel like if you play better, you avoid this situation. And what else can I ask for, bro? I mean,
hey, quick question.
Let him sit behind Andy for a little bit.
Outside of Cam, how many number one picks that were quarterbacks actually panned out?
Luck. If you count Trevor Lawrence, you count Trevor.
He was number one, though?
He was one.
I mean, he got paid, but he ain't really doing shit.
I mean, Joe Burrow, one.
Joe Burrow, number one?
Yes.
Yep.
One. Trying to think.
So we got Joe, Cam,
Matt Stafford,
Stafford,
Baker Mayfield, Eli Manning.
I thought you were
Alex
talking
Smith.
about since Cam. Are you talking about since Cam, or you talking about like
Baker could be a good example. Baker could be a good example of
But Baker,
I mean, he
had
on
one
the
good
back
season, and then they showed a video of Baker playing D tackle at Pitt, and in Carolina in practice, and now look at Baker. So I just think their organization is a shit show.
Yeah, they might have to do some things internal for real to fix that situation, you know, or hopefully he get out of it or something, or hopefully it pans out. I think honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think Andy gonna come in, bro, and I think he's gonna be able to hold. He could win a couple games. I think they got a nice mob, bro. Like they have a solid receiving core. I don't know what they're doing with the run game for real. Chuba Hubbard. I ain't
Cuba
watching
and Jordan
and
Brooks
Miles.
out of
Miles.
Texas.
Also, okay. So
Miles
Miles
Sanders
had the
too.
2. Okay. I didn't know who the two was. I just know
who was Sam Darnold number 1 pick?
Sam Darnold
was
Sam
that
Brown
golf?
was like the 3rd.
It was like
Darnold went. I think golfing won. Darnold went 2. No, Darnold was in the same draft as Baker. I think.
I thought him and Goff was in the same draft.
Look it up.
Because I think Darnold came out in the same draft as Lamar too. Hold on. I think he came out in the same draft.
He came out in 2018. That seems so long ago.
With Rosen in them, I think.
He was in the same genre as looked like Baker.
Okay, yeah. So he was in the same. They took like
Sam went for
Rosen and all them.
on 5.
Come on, you good over there?
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah,
went,
Baker.
Sam went 5.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
You said Rick. You called me.
He said no.
Oh yeah, I said you away from your mic. And...
Josh Rosen.
All right, let's get into the picks, bro. Let's get into the picks. Yeah. Where are we at? Hold on. Oh yeah, we know what time it is, bro.
Do you know?
We got a ball game. We got a ball game. We got a motherfucking ball game. We got a ball game. We got a ball game. We got a motherfucking ball game.
You didn't play the best
Hey man,
part,
you know what time it is, bro. Beat the odds, man. Let's go ahead and share my screen so we can see where we at. Boom. Let me zoom in. This is a little.
Bro, I'm tired of seeing them red marks on my schedule. Bro.
All right, here we go. Let me zoom out just one more time. All right, so for last week, I went. Let's kind of go down the line. In our regular picks, I went 1 and 2. Nick went 2 and 1. Rye and Rick both went 1 and 2 as well. But I hit the upset of the week with the Bills. So that gives you 2 points. I ended up having 3 on the weekend, excuse me. Nick had himself, he had 2, obviously, and then Ryan and Rick had 1 each. But the survivor pool, man, everybody won except for Mo. The Chargers advanced Nick and Rye, and the Seahawks advanced Rick. It's cool. I'm not going to trip about, another chance. I'm out. Don't care. It is what it is. So we have a week 3. Why does this y'all look? Okay, never mind. All right, we on to week 3. Philadelphia versus the New Orleans Saints, man. New Orleans is 2.5-point home favorites against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to go ahead and start this one off. I'm going to give Nola the home field favoritism. And I'm going to say Nola covers the spread at 2.5. Nick, where you at?
Antonio Brown out for 4 weeks.
Give me the motherfucking Saints.
Control C,
who is that? Right, where you at?
Control C, Control V, baby.
Rick, where you at?
Control C, Control V.
We got a clean sweep with Nola, bro. That's crazy. Okay. Detroit versus Arizona, man. Arizona 3-point home dogs against the Detroit Lions. I started. Nick, where you at?
Who did Detroit Lions just play? They just lost, didn't they? Damn.
Who the Cardinals just played?
The Rams.
Cardinals just played the Rams. Stomped them.
Yeah, but let me get the Lions. Get the Lions.
Control C, Control V.
Right, where you at?
Favorites.
Let me get the Cardinals, bro.
All right, I got Detroit covering that as well. So Rye is the lone wolf in that one. Kansas City versus Atlanta Sunday night game, man. Atlanta 3.5 point home favorites. 3.5 point home underdogs. Should be a good one. Fellas, where you at? Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Who just went? Nick? Right, where you at?
Wow.
Let me get the Falcons, bro.
Okay. Rick, where you at?
Give me Kansas City.
Okay. Nick, where you at?
Fuck. Make it Kansas City, bro. That 0.5 gonna kill me, bro.
Well, you see where I'm at with my upset of the week. So give me Atlanta covering the home spread. We finally got a split on the games. I got Atlanta plus 3.5. My upset of the week is Atlanta. Nick, where you at with your upset of the week?
Upset of the week. Motherfucking Cowboys.
And it's not the one where we have to we can't use the same team. Or this is just picking the team.
It's just
upset.
Just
okay, just want to make sure. Let me see.
Let me get the Bears over the Colts.
I was looking at that one.
I'm trying to pull the schedule up.
Shit.
You said Bears, right?
Yeah.
All right. The Packers though.
Rick, where you at?
Give me the oh man. Give me the Colts over the Bears.
Huh?
The Bears. The Colts is.
I just realized that. The Colts is the favorites. I was confused for a second.
Okay. Let me get You know what? Give me the Panthers, bro. Give me Andy and the boys this weekend, bro.
Oh, you tripping?
give me
all right. Survivor poll. Nick, who you got?
Bro, this is gonna piss me off if these boys lose. Give me Seattle, bro.
Okay, Seattle got Miami. All right. Who is that? Right. Who you got?
Titans.
Oh, hey, right.
Titans got who?
The Packers.
Oh, Green Bay.
Packers. Okay. Right.
No, we need a dub. It's gotta happen.
Rick, where you at?
Trying to think between the Bengals or the Bills, bro.
Who the Bills play?
Bills play the Jags, bro. That game got me kind of nervous, bro. Give me the Bengals, bro. I need a dub. T. Higgins, hopefully he back this week.
All right, there it is.
Did you pick yours, Mo?
It's a double Monday night.
Nah, I lost last week.
I thought you got a redemption, right?
I about to say, I thought that's what.
Everybody got a redemption. I thought we were just doing that for
We
right.
just can't get one a ride.
I didn't even need y'all to do that. I mean, Nick said to throw me back in. I didn't really have to do it.
Get a redemption, bro. Get a redemption, bro.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, but don't mess up again, bro. You out.
Yeah, we're gonna kick you off the whole show. I'm gonna do the underdog.
I think I'm about to give me a grilled chicken sandwich, bro. Yeah, bro. No bacon, bro. All fries, no salt.
I had
all Chick-fil-A sauce.
I had a turkey sandwich for dinner, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals too, bro.
Come on, Molly G. Come on, Molly G. See, Maul. Come on, my man. Trying to make it the next week. You feel me? Knives, shopping knives, fellas. If y'all ain't learned nothing today,
who the Bengals got this week?
Huh? The Skins, the Commanders.
Commanders.
You gotta be smart, bro. We need a dub right now. Me and Molly G.
Let me tell you something about Jamal. Let me tell you something about Maul.
Bro, it's funny as the Bengals finna smoke these boys.
To separate himself from everything, bro. Like I don't even know how he's able to do that, bro. Like I can't do it.
How, bro?
Ain't that hard to me.
That's because the Commanders have been cheeks for a very long time.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Nah, bro. When you become a better,
it plays
bro,
a huge
all your
part.
fandom go out the window, bro.
This ain't no
Like you just
bet.
don't.
It's a bet to me.
I'll say, forget it. It is to me.
Yeah, man. But nah, look, bro. That's gonna wrap it up for us. Your boy done caught a migraine in the middle of the show. This junk killing me right now. But anyway, we up out of here. What's today? Oh, well, we're releasing this on Wednesday, so
today's Wednesday.
So game preview tomorrow. Commanders, Bengals. Hopefully we do find ways where Commanders get the dub. And then the gang will be back Monday nights. After that, man, we thugging it, bro. We doing the post game live recap midnight. Recapping the Commanders Bengals game. So y'all stay tuned, all that good stuff. But we out here. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy y'all day. Enjoy y'all eating, all that good stuff. Whenever y'all watching, listen, all that good stuff. Bro, get your lips out of the camera.
Please, bro. Please.